Today, we're building a practical, repeatable system for creating high-quality AI video ads and doing it fast. This isn't about some cool demo. It's about a workflow you can actually use every single time. So let's dive right in. Let's start with a frustration that I'm sure is pretty common. You've got a great idea, you type it into a text-to-video model, you spend your time, you spend your credits, and what you get back is, well, completely unusable. It looks nothing like what you had in your head. Sound familiar? This usually happens for one simple reason. We jump straight to the most expensive and time-consuming part of the whole process, the animation. But there is a much, much smarter way to get exactly what you want. So we're going to walk through a structured method that I call the image-first method. The entire point of this system is to guarantee a usable result every single time, saving you all that frustration and, of course, those wasted credits. It all breaks down into 5 really simple steps. First, the idea, then the image concept, then you upscale, then you animate, and finally you export. Following this exact order is the key to going from just a thought to a finished ad quickly and, most importantly, predictably. Okay, so let's get into it. The first 3 steps, they're all about one thing: perfecting a single static image. Seriously, we are not even going to think about video until we have a still frame that works perfectly all on its own. For step 1, the idea, we need a clear, practical goal. So let's imagine we're creating a short social media ad for a client, maybe a premium coffee brand. This isn't some random demo, right? This is a real-world use case.
All right, on to step 2, image concepting. We're going to use a specific but pretty simple prompt like this one, and we'll use a cost-effective image model. We're just clearly describing the subject, the style, the lighting, everything we need to guide the AI.
And this right here is the core logic. We can iterate so quickly and so cheaply at this stage, you can generate dozens of different static images for what it would cost to make a single short video. We're just hunting for that one winning visual before we commit any real resources. Now, what's really interesting is this next part, because this is the single most important moment in the entire workflow. This is the checkpoint where you save pretty much all of your wasted time and credits. So you really have 2 paths. You can animate directly from your prompt, which is a high-risk, high-cost gamble, or you can use our method. Approve the static image first. This is low risk, low cost, and it puts you in complete control of what you're going to get. And you do that by asking one simple question. Does this static image work as an ad on its own? If you could just post this picture, would it be effective? If the answer is no, you go back to prompting. You absolutely do not proceed to animation. Okay, so once you have your approved hero image, we can move to step 3, upscaling. We'll run it through a high-quality upscaler to increase the resolution. This part is crucial for making sure the final video is sharp and professional, not, all blurry. Let's move on to the final 2 steps and see how this all builds into our finished ad. We've already done all the hard work and the quality control up front, so this part should actually be pretty smooth sailing. For step 4, we finally get to touch a video model. But instead of text to video, we're using image to video. We take our perfect, upscaled static shot, and we just add a little bit of subtle motion, like the steam gently rising from the coffee mug. The whole composition is already locked in and approved. And finally, step 5 is just exporting. The animation's done, so now you just have to format it for whatever platform you're using. Choosing the right aspect ratio, like 9:16 for stories or maybe 4:5 for feed ads, makes sure it looks native and just performs better. It's a quick but really crucial final step. So the most important thing to remember is that this isn't just a collection of tips. It's a simple, repeatable system. It's designed from the ground up to produce a usable asset every single time you run it. So let's just recap that 5-step system one last time. Start with your idea, perfect the image concept, upscale it for quality, add some subtle animation, and finally export it for your platform. That's the entire workflow. So here's your takeaway, your action plan. The next time you need to create a piece of AI video content, don't just jump straight into text to video. Try this image-first workflow with just one concept. Test the process for yourself and see how much more control you have over the final result.